Good morning, students. Very good morning. Today I am going to explain about living world part 7, that is classification of living world. Okay, and also I am going to explain about sexual reproduction in bacteria, because asexual reproduction bacteria I have explained you in the previous videos. So in this video I am going to explain about classification of living world as well, sexual reproduction in bacteria, and also I am going to explain about do you know questions. Okay, so these are all three things we are going to learn from this video. So first I am coming to the classification of living kingdom. The classification is essential. It is very essential, and it is done by understanding and comparing the things based on the some characteristics. How the classification is possible, you should understand. Okay, you should understand one thing and it is should compared with the other thing. Example I am taking, if you are going a library, in the library so many sections of the book racks will be there, right? So you want really a story books, moral story books, like that you need it. Okay, like that you need it. Okay, so in that there is in so many racks of the books is there. One is in the like horrible stories, like devil story books is there, and some other side if you see in other sides, that is in the Tamil stories, English stories, novels, okay, magazines. So these kind of different racks is there, but you want only particular that story books, small story books, that is which presenting with the moral story books you need it. Okay, so you have to go to that section, you have to pick up one book from that. Okay, so books எல்லாமே காமனாக அப்படியே போட்டு வச்சுருந்தாங்கன்னா லைப்ரரியில் அடுக்கி மட்டும் வச்சுருந்தாங்கன்னா உனக்கு போய் எடுக்கிறதுக்கு ஈஸியாக இருக்குமா? No, it is very difficult to taking out, right? But when you are understanding what is moral story book, it should consisting of the story which is coming with the morals is moral story book. Okay, so you should understand that and compare with that. You will be having two books in your hand. One is related about horrible stories, that is devil stories. One is with the moral stories. Which one you need? You need a moral story. So here the comparison is there, and also you will be having the understanding of moral stories, right? So these understanding and comparison thing is very important when you are classifying something. Not only the living kingdom, எந்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை எடுத்தாலும் அதை கிளாஸிஃபை பண்ணுறதுக்கு you should understand that and you should compare with that. அதாவது the comparison சொல்லலாம். Also you can say that is a relationship between the two books, like horrible books as well as the moral stories. Then only you will be understand that what is you need. Okay, so next I am coming to the Theophorus. Theophorus is a father of botany. You should know about this scientist. He is a Theophorus is a father of scientist. Based on the morphological character, he classified the plants into trees, shrubs and herbs. Trees means you would have seen, right? Big trees and all trees only. Shrubs, if you are taking hibiscus plant and all, that will be that is not growing like tree, and that they will not be like a small plants, herbs. Okay, so they will be in the middle form of trees, and herbs is called shrubs. Okay, and herbs means if you are taking green leaves bunches. Okay, நம்ம கீரையோட இதெல்லாம் பார்த்தா அரைக்கீரை சிறுக்கீரைலாம் எப்படி இருக்குது, சின்ன சின்னதாக இருக்கா, very small stem with the small leaves இருக்கா, பஞ்சாக இருக்கா, so that is called herbs. Okay, so in between the herbs and trees is called shrubs. Next I am coming to the scientists. Some of the scientists classified based on their concept, அவங்களோட own concept வச்சு அவங்க அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணி கம்பேர் பண்ணதை வச்சுட்டு based on that they classified into two types, like Aristotle is a scientist. He classified into two. One is an anemia, that is anemia and anemia. Okay, so anemia is with red blood animals are called anemia. Okay, and without red blood animals is called anemia. Okay, so based on this the Aristotle is classified. Next Carel Linnaeus, he classified the plants and animals based on their morphological character. But Carolus Linnaeus classification is major setback. That is ரொம்ப பெருசாக பேசப்பட்டது எது அப்படின்னா Carolus Linnaeusோட classification தான். Why? Because of he only found that prokaryotes, eukaryotes were grouped together. Okay, so prokaryotum eukaryotum ஒரே குரூப்பில் இருக்குது அப்படிங்கிறத he only discovered that first, and so that his classification is become very popular. Next, I am coming to the similarly fungi heterotrophic organism were placed under along with the photosynthetic plants. That is also done by Carolus Linnaeus. And after that Carolus Linnaeus discoveries, there was and so many taxonomists is there. So that taxonomist, that is like cytologist, anatomy, embryology, molecular biology, phylogenesis, etc. So these kind of the peoples is there in that. So they classified the organism on the earth. Okay, so taxonomist means the people who are classifying the living kingdom is called taxonomist. So based on that, how they are classifying based on the cytology, anatomy, embryology. So cytology means people who are all studying about the cell study, that is cyto meaning a cell, logy means study. Studying about cells is called cytology, and anatomy means studying of the their physical appearance. They are studying how the stem, how the leaf for emerging from the seed, how the stem is emerging, how the leaves are emerges, arises, flowers, buds, everything. That is called anatomy. Embryology, its arising technique is called embryology, and molecular biology is based on the DNA and fingerprinting. These kind of studies is called molecular biology. Phylogenesis means the based on their phylogenetic system. It's a type of classification. So this is a different kind of taxonomist. They had used the cytology, anatomy based on their cells, based on their body structure, based on their arrangement, how it is arises, and based on their molecular biology, that is DNA, chromosomes. Based on these, all those things they had used to classify the organism after the Carolus Linnaeus period. And if you are taking a new dimension to classification were put forth from time to time. Yes, not only these kind of the cytology, anatomy, along with that new field, based on the new field, the day by day new fields are arising. Based on the new field, new dimension you can given for the classification from the time to time they are telling. Okay, this is about your introduction to the classification of living world. Next I am coming to the needs of classification to relate the things based on the common characteristic features. Why we need the classification? Because it is mainly based on the common characteristic features. Okay, and to define the organisms is based on the salient features. So define, so what is that? We can based on their features we can define that, and helps in the knowing the relationship among us the different groups of organisms, and it also helps to understand the evolutionary relationship between the organisms. Okay, first you have taken Theophorus is given only two type of classification. Next the scientist Aristotle has given a two type of classification. Next Carolus Linnaeus is given a this kind of, see, so three kind of classification, two kind of classification is given by Aristotle, Theophorus and Carolus Linnaeus. After that the three kingdom classification is given by the Ernest Haeckel, and four kingdom classification is given by Copeland, and very famous five kingdom classification is given by R.H. Whittaker. He is a great scientist. This five kingdom classification only we are going to learn under the classification of living world. Okay, so the very famous classification and popular and accepted one is five kingdom classification. These are all the scientists. They said the two kingdom of classification, that is Plantae and Animalia. Three kingdom classification Ernest Haeckel in the year of 1866, Protista, Planta and Animalia. Four kingdom classification Monera, Protista, Planta, Animalia. And five kingdom classification R.H. Whittaker said the fungi is kept in the separate group, that is called Monera, Protista, Fungi and Planta, Animalia. Next I am coming to the five kingdom classification. You know that he is an American taxonomist. Taxonomist means the person is classifying the organisms in a particular type, that is called taxonomist. Okay, so taxon meaning is arrangement. So he is a scientist. He is going to arrange something in the separate groups based on their characteristic features or the salient features, and based on the comparison between that. Okay, so R.H. Whittaker is an American taxonomist in the year of 1969. He classified into a Monera, that is bacteria, Protista, that is protozoa, next fungi, that is fungi, Plantae and Animalia. So based on this, the living world is classified into five types. How he is classified? What are all the things he has used to classify these five kingdom? That is cell structure, thallus organization, mode of nutrition, reproduction and phylogenetic relationship. Based on the complexity of the cell structure and organization of thallus, he has used. Under the cell structure, What is the cell structure? Whether it is a prokaryote or eukaryote, how the body is made up of the plants is animals based on that. Mode of nutrition. What type of nutrition it is taking based on that. Separation fungi from the plants. He has separated the fungi from the plantae. Initially in the four kingdom classification, the fungi was in the plantae, but now it is separated by the fungi and plantae by the five kingdom classification of Whittaker. Next time coming to the it shows the phylogenesis of the organisms in the Demerids. And this kingdom of the Monera and Protista accommodate both autotrophic and heterotrophic organisms and cell wall lagging. If you are taking a Monera also, under the Monera kingdom, you will be having different kinds of organisms like autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic bacteria can synthesize their own food. You have seen in the cyanobacteria online classes. Heterotrophic bacteria means it needs something like some host to take a food. And cell wall lagging like mycoplasma, cell wall bearing organism, thus making these two groups are heterogeneous. Okay, so these kind of groups are present in under the kingdom Monera. And viruses were not included in the any system, because virus, whether it is a living or non-living, that's what we have studied in the living and non-living characters. And also we have studied in the initial part of the lesson, because it is separated in the separate one. They are not concluded in the they are not included in the classification itself. So next scientist to the R.H. Whittaker in the year of 1990, Carl Oates and his co-workers, along with someone's bacteria, archaea and eukarya, based on their differences in the rRNA, that is ribosomal RNA nucleotide sequences and lipid structures of the cell membrane. And revised next to that six kingdom classification is proposed by Thomas Cavalier Smith in the year of 1998. He said that kingdom of bacteria should be divided into Archaebacteria and Eubacteria. And now recently, that is Ruggero et al. Ruggero and along with his colleagues or the co-workers in the year of 2015 published a seven kingdom classification, that is extension of the last scientist, that is Thomas Cavalier practical extension. According to this classification, there are two super kingdoms like prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Okay, prokaryote includes bacteria, eukaryotes includes fungi, algae, plant, animals, humans, everything. Okay, this is just explain you what are all the thing. If you are taking a plantae consisting of spermatophyta, pteridophyta, bryophyta, chardophyta, phaeophyta, chlorophyta, rhodophyta. These are all the subkingdoms or the super kingdoms, and class and order, everything comes under in the plantae. And fungi, the Pseudomycota, Ascomycota, Zygomycota, Oomycete. So these are all the Myxomycetes. So these are all the fungi. And animalia, that is Arthropoda, Annelida, Mollusca, Vertebra, Prochordata, Echinochordata, Chaetognatha, then Platyhelminthes, Nematoda, and Colynotrata perifera. And if you are taking this thing, that is the Protista, like Rhizopoda, Ciliopoda, Masticophora, Bacilloptera. And bacteria, cyanobacteria, so rod, bacilli, all kind of these things is there. Okay, so this classification again you will be read in your fifth lesson in the first volume. Next I am coming to the two kingdom classification Archaebacteria, that is Protozoa Animalia. A new kingdom, that is Chromesta அப்படின்ற ஒரு நியூ கிங்டம் வந்து அரைஸ் ஆச்சு. இந்த Chromesta கிங்டம்க்கு கீழே என்ன வச்சாங்க அப்படின்னா ஆல்கேவை செப்பரேட் பண்ணாங்க. பிளான்ட்லேருந்து ஆல்கேவை செப்பரேட் பண்ணாங்க. பிகாஸ் தட் கன்சிஸ்ட் ஆஃப் chlorophyll contents, chloroplast A and C is there, and colorless algae also is there. Some diatoms and brown algae, cytomodes, these kind of algae is present in the Chromesta. So this Chromesta comes under the new kingdom of classification. Next, this is comparison of five kingdom. Okay, so Monera, Protista, fungi, plantae, Animalia. They asked about cell type, level of organization, cell wall, nutrition, motility, and organism. So based on these five things only, he used that is our R.H. Whittaker used this kind of the classification. That is level of organization, cells எந்த லெவலில் எங்கெங்கே என்னென்ன மாதிரி செல்ஸில் இருக்குன்ற. Cell wall, the prokaryote bacteria is a prokaryotic, that you know. Remaining all Protista, fungi, plantae are eukaryotes, that I had explained you in the lot of time. And the unicellular, Monera and Protista are the unicellular. bacteria and protozoa are the unicellular, but the fungi, plant, animals are the multicellular. This plant, if you are taking a multicells or become a group, tissues become an organ in the form of plant and animals. If you are taking a plant and animal tissues, that tissue consisting of many cells. So these both are the multicellular only. So multicells is become a tissues become an organ is become an organ system in the both plants and animals. Next I am coming to the cell wall. It is present made up of peptidoglycan and mucopeptides. This is made up of cellulose and absent in the others. If you are taking a fungi, it's made up of chitin and cellulose, and if you are taking a plant, also made up of cellulose, and cell wall is absent in case of animals. And nutrition in the bacteria consisting of autotrophic and heterotrophic is there. The autotrophic and heterotrophic is there. So this autotrophic means can able to synthesize their food because it consisting of some pigments. This autotrophic consisting of phototropic, chemoautotropic that I explained you in the nutrition of the bacterial video. Heterotrophic means they may be a parasitic or the saprophytic. Saprophytic can able to take the food from the host and it does not cause any disease to the host. But parasitic means it taking the food and causes the disease to the host is called parasitic. And protista, it is autotrophic is there, photosynthetic and heterotrophic is there. And fungi also heterotrophic, parasitic and saprophytic. Plants having the chlorophyll, that is photosynthesis process, through that they can synthesize their own food. And animals also heterotrophic, it also it will eat some other animal, that is hunting like techniques and all. Next, motile. So bacteria is motile is there, some bacteria will motile, some bacteria will not motile. How it is motile? By moving based on their movement. Protista, it is motile or non-motile, and the fungi is non-motile, and plant is mostly non-motile. The animal is motile. So plant engana move panni paathirkiya nee illa, adu ange dhaan valarum, right? Adhe maada fungiyum. But protozoa and bacteria, some motile variety is there, some not motile variety is there, but animals always motile only. And organisms example, you have studied Archaebacterium separately, Cyanobacterium separately, Actinomycetes, Mycoplasma separately, extra you will be having a Eubacteria. That is also one type of bacteria that is somewhat differ from the bacteria, but its cell structure is completely like a bacteria. Hence they kept in under the Monera kingdom. Next, that is chrysophytes, dinoflagellates, euglenoids, slime molds, amoeba, plasmodium, trypanosoma, paramecium. These are all the unicellular protozoa and they are eukaryotic organisms. They are under the protozoa. In this, plasmodium causing a malaria, amoeba causing the enteroderma, and trypanosoma is causing the like sleeping sickness, that kind of diseases is caused by these parasites. Okay, and fungi, yeast, mushrooms and molds is there. Mold and mushrooms, yeast, you know that, right? And algae, bryophytes, pteridophytes, gymnosperm and angiosperm, everything comes under in the plantae. So in the next lesson you are going to learn about algae, bryophyte, pteridophytes, gymnosperm, angiosperm. These 5 things is the organisms of this plantae kingdom. These detail only, these plant kingdom only you are going to read in the next lesson detailedly. Next, the animalia, that is sponges, invertebrates and vertebrates are the organism of animals. Next, do you know questions? So, do you know which is related to this classification? Red tide is caused by toxic bloom of dinoflagellates like a Gymnodimnum brevia and Goniolax tamarinensis. These two are the flagellates, that is dinoflagellates. Okay, so these two organisms which is present in the water. So a major red tide incident in the west coast of Florida in the year of 1982 killed hundreds and thousands of fishes. Okay, so these two are the organisms. Okay, dinoflagellates, then it is a protozoas. Okay, dinoflagellates, you can see the example in the protozoa. So that dinoflagellates, its name is, that is Gymnodium brevi, and Goniolax tamarinensis is causes the red tide or red color mari or pigment produce பண்ணி through that or 100 to thousands of species வந்து இறந்துருச்சு எப்போ in the year of 1982. Okay, that is one of the do you know questions. You may get the question from this in the exams. Next, I am coming to the sexual reproduction bacteria. There are 3 types of sexual reproduction in the bacteria: transformation, transduction, conjugation. Under the transformation, if you are taking a mouse you are injecting with the live smooth bacteria. Okay, that is the bacteria is mouse is dies. Okay, if you are taking a living rough strains of the bacteria, strains na இப்போ ஹியூமன்ஸ்லேயே அமெரிக்கன் ஒரு மாதிரி இந்தியன்ஸ் ஒரு மாதிரி இருக்காங்க இல்லையா, அது மாதிரி இந்த பாக்டீரியா இதில் நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ண போகிற பாக்டீரியா என்ன அப்படின்னா தட் இஸ் ஸ்ட்ரெப்டோகாக்கஸ் நிமேனியே அப்படின்ற பாக்டீரியா. தட் பாக்டீரியா கன்சிஸ்டிங் ஆஃப் 2 varieties like smooth strains, rough strains. Smooth strains when you are injecting to the mouse that will die. When you are injecting the rough strain into the mouse it is healthy, it is not affected by this disease. But again you are heat killed this smooth strains of the streptococcus pneumoniae you are taking and you are heating for some time, then that bacteria is injected in the bacteria, so injected into the mice, so mice is always healthy. So next you are again you are mixing this heat killed smooth strains with the rough strains, so mouse is dies. The reason is when you are heating the air, when you are heating the air, yes, when you are heating, that is heat killed, when you are heating heat killed S bacteria is mixed with the live bacteria, so what will be happen? So heat killed S bacteria, okay, so heat killed X bacteria வந்து கில் பண்ணும்போது அதில் இருக்க டிஎன்ஏஸ் என்ன ஆகுது, இன்ஆக்டிவேட் ஆகுது. பட் அதுவே ஒரு ஆர் பாக்டீரியா கூட மிக்ஸ் பண்ணி இன்ஜெக்ட் பண்ணும்போது ஸோ அந்த inactivated DNA of the S bacteria, that is smooth bacteria, smooth strains of the Streptococcus pneumoniae, the smooth strains of the bacteria, so enter into the, ultimately it is entered into the rough strains of the bacteria. So the rough strain of the bacteria has become a smooth strain of the bacteria by uptaking or by transformed into a smooth strain of the bacteria by uptaking of the DNA. So this was explained by Griffith experiments, so that it is called there is a transformation stays there. The R bacteria heat kill பண்ண smooth strain bacteria மிக்ஸ் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ஹீட் கில்லான டிஎன்ஏ இன்ஆக்டிவேட் ஆனது ரஃப் ஸ்ட்ரெயின் கூட மிக்ஸ் பண்ணும்போது அந்த ரஃப் ஸ்ட்ரெயின்குள்ளே போயிடுது. இட் இஸ் அல்டிமேட்லி ஆர் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி இட் இஸ் என்டர்ட் இன் டு த rough strain of the bacteria, so the rough strain is become a smooth strain, so it causes the disease to the mice. Next I am coming to the conjugation. So conjugation is nothing but there is, you have studied a pili is a structure which is present in the bacterial cell for the adhesion purpose, and some type there are different types of pili is there that I had explained in there. This is called as sex pili. This pili is making a contact between the two bacteria. This is called conjugation tube. Through this tube the DNA is entered into these cells, so that it is causing a reproduction. So this is conjugation. Next, this conjugation transduction is there. Transduction meaning as that is this is your bacterial chromosome is released, then it is based on your lytic cycle, lysogenic cycle மாதிரி தான் இது. It releases the DNA into the bacteria, so the bacterial chromosome is disintegrated, and what happened, so this is your plasmid, this is a chromosome. So this bacteria is after the injection of the virus into the bacteria, so that it is disintegrated and the plasmid also disintegrated. So then it is uses the bacterial cell protein synthesis mechanism, so that it produces new viruses inside the bacteria. So new viruses are produced, it is coming out. Okay, this is called this integration and degradation. This is absorptive transduction. This is generalized transduction, this is a specialized transduction. This is generalized one, this is a specialized one. So here the DNA is incorporated with the bacterial DNA, and this is called prophage. This is pure and purely it is based on your lytic and lysogenic cycle only. Next I am coming to the economically important bacterium. Like soil fertility is caused by bacteria only. Ammonification is caused by Bacillus rhizomys and Bacillus mycoides. It converts the complex proteins in the dead bodies of the plant and animals into ammonia, which is later converted into ammonium salt. Okay, if any animals or the plants which is died and which is getting decayed in the environment, which is get degrade ஆனதா என்ன ஆகும், டிகிரேட் பண்ணுறது, அதை கம்போஸ் பண்ணுறது யார், two bacteria, that is Bacillus rhizomys and Bacillus mycoides. Next, nitrification means done by the Nitrobacter nitrosomonas as the two bacteria. It convert the ammonium salt into the nitrate and a nitrite. Nitrate NO2 and nitrate is NO3, nitrite is NO2. NO3, NO2 is converted by the ammonium salt. Ammonium salt is coming from the dead decaying plants and animals. That plants and animal consisting of proteins. In that protein consisting of ammonia, that ammonia is released into as an ammonia salt by the Bacillus rhizomys and Bacillus mycoides. This Bacillus rhizomys releasing the ammonium salt into the soil. This ammonium salt is used by the Nitrobacter and Nitrosomonas, convert the NO3, NO2, that is nitrate and nitrite. Next, nitrogen fixation is different from the nitrification. The Azotobacter, Clostridium, Rhizobium, these three microorganisms converting the atmospheric nitrogen into the organic nitrogen. The nitrogenous compound are also oxidized into the nitrogen. All these activities, bacteria are increased the soil fertility. If the soil is getting a nitrogen, the soil fertility become a fertile and it is giving a nice yield to us. So that is mainly given by these three kind of the bacteria. It is converting the atmosphere environment like a nitrogen, organic nitrogen maathudu. Then this nitrogenous compound is oxidized into a nitrogen. Next, antibiotics which is taken from, I had explained you in the actinomycetes itself, because actinomyces consisting of streptomyces bacteria which is giving the streptomycin, that is Streptomyces griseus, aromycin by the Streptomyces aureofaciens, and chloromycetin is given by the Streptomyces beniculae, and bacitracin is given by Bacillus licheniformis, polymyxin is given by the Bacillus polymixa. So this Streptomyces griseus cures the urinary tract infection, tuberculosis, meningitis and pneumonia. And Streptomyces aureofaciens is used as a medicine to treat the whooping cough diseases as well as eye infection. Whooping cough disease is a bacterial infection. And Streptomyces beniculae is caused by the typhoid fever, is given for the treatment of typhoid fever. And Bacillus licheniformis is to treat the syphilis and it cure some bacterial diseases. And industrial uses of the bacteria, lactic acid is produced by Streptococcus lactis and Lactobacillus bulgaris by the converting the milk sugar lactose into a lactic acid converted by this bacteria, so that we are getting a lactic acid. And butter we are getting through the Streptococcus lactis and Leuconostoc citrovarum. Leuconostoc is a cyanobacteria you have seen in the cyanobacteria. Okay, and cheese is given by the Lactobacillus acidophobus and Lactobacillus lactis, which, and curd is given by Lactobacillus lactis. Daily in our home we are making a curd process by giving a small 2 or 3 drops of curd in the warm milk, right, so that it is become it turns as a curd with the help of this Lactobacillus lactis curd only. And yogurt means Lactobacillus bulgaricus. So these all the bacteria will convert the milk into a butter, cheese, curd and yogurt. And yogurt is a curd like thing only, it's somewhat differ in their taste. And vinegar is given, it's nothing but it is acetic acid that is given by the Azotobacter aceti. This bacteria oxidizes the ethyl alcohol obtained from the molasses by fermentation to vinegar. That is, molasses means some like jaggery syrups like that is obtained, right? Okay, so ethyl alcohol is converted by the ethyl alcohol which is present in the jaggery syrup, that is converted into a vinegar with the help of this bacteria Azotobacter aceti. And alcohol acetone is produced by the Clostridium acetobutylicum. Alcohol acetones are prepared by the molasses by fermenting activity of the anaerobic bacterium. Anaerobic bacterium means the bacteria should not grow under the presence of oxygen, it should grow under the absence of oxygen. Acetone alcohol, butyl alcohol, methyl alcohol are the alcohol example. A retting of fibers, Clostridium tertium is a fibers from yielding plants are separated by the action of Clostridium by the retting fibers. Okay, இந்த நாரெல்லாம் இருக்குல்ல அதெல்லாம் இந்த பாக்டீரியா வச்சு தான் செப்பரேட் பண்ணுவாங்க, நார் வச்சு தான் கயிறு திரிப்பாங்க. நெக்ஸ்ட் விட்டமின்ஸ் லைக் எஸ்டூரிஷியா கோலை கிளாஸ்டிடியம் அசிட்டோபியூட்டிலிகம், இட்ஸ் இஸ் லிவிங் இன் த ஹியூமன் இன்டெஸ்டைன் and which producing large quantities of vitamin K and vitamin B complex is produced. And Clostridium acetobutylicum is given by the vitamin B2 is given by the fermentation of sugar. And curing of tea and tobacco, that is done by the Mycococcus candidicens and Bacillus megatherium is a special flavor and aroma to the tea. Tobacco is due to the fermentation, and tea and tobacco plant is become a special flavored by the fermentation process that done by the Mycococcus candidicens and Bacillus megatherium. Next, plant disease, which is not only the industrial and agricultural purpose, economically, not only the bacteria is important, it's also important in the plant diseases also. It is also important role in the plant disease also. Rice getting a bacterial blight disease by the Xanthomonas oryzae. Apple getting a fire blight by the Erwinia amylovarae. Carrot is become a soft rut by the Erwinia carotovarae. And citrus is become a citrus canker disease by the Xanthomonas citri. And cotton is become an angular leaf spot that is done by Xanthomonas malvacearum. And potatoes become a ring rut by the Clavibacter michiganensis subspecies of the Sebdonicus. And potatoes become a scab disease by the Streptomyces scabies. Next, animal disease caused by the bacterium. Sheep is getting affected by the anthrax due to the Bacillus anthracis bacterium. Cattle is become brucellosis and Brucella abortus. And cattle again bovine tuberculosis by Mycobacterium bovis. And cattle is become black leg by the Clostridium chanvi. Okay, so and human disease very important. Cholera is caused by the Vibrio cholerae. Typhoid is by the Salmonella typhi. Tuberculosis is by the Mycobacterium tuberculosis. And leprosy is by the Mycobacterium leprae. And pneumonia has become a Diplococcus pneumonia. And plague is by the Yersinia pestis. Diphtheria is by the Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Tetanus is by the Clostridium tetani. And food poisoning is by the Clostridium botulinum, and syphilis is by the Treponema pallidum. So these are all the economically important thing along with the sexual reproduction bacteria I have explained you. So உங்களுக்கு வந்து difficult when you are spell this kind of the bacteria terms is difficult only, but when you are start reading completely repeatedly reading, no problem, it will be definitely registered in your mind. Okay, don't worry that how I'll read this kind of terms, how I can write without the spelling. It is very easy. If you have when I'm pronouncing in the video, you please ask again and again, repeat the video, ask video, repeat, and if you have again doubt, you call me. I'll give them my voice message through this kind of video voice messages like how to pronounce these terms. Okay, next I'm coming to the do you know questions. That is tulip flowers is become the flower is get affected by the virus called tulip breaking virus, which is belong to the Potiviridae group. Okay, virus also consisting of different kinds of group is the Potiviridae is a group. In this group, and one virus causes the tulip breaking virus. Viruses are called Baculoviridae viruses is there, that is commercially exploited as an insecticides. Okay, some viruses which is comes under the Baculoviridae group, that is act as the insecticides, that is used to spray on the plants to avoid the insects which is coming to the plant, because it spoil the growth of our crop or the plant. Cytoplasmic polyhedrosis granuloviruses and entomopox viruses were employed as a potential and insecticides. What viruses they are using from the Baculoviridae virus? That is name is cytoplasmic polyhedrosis granuloviruses and entomopox virus. Entomo means insects, pox, so some insects are coming right to eating the plant. Okay, that insects is get affected with this virus. So now you all very clear about the virus because of our corona problem, right? So in the virus me appadina, this virus which is entered into the insect, so that it is called insect, and it is causing the death of the insect, so that there is no insect coming to the plant. So plant is get beneficial by spraying the some viruses around the plant, that is called insecticides. Insect means insect. Okay, side means it's going to killing the insect is called insecticide. That insecticide is nothing but cytoplasmic polyhedrosis granuloviruses and entomopox viruses. These two viruses comes under in the Baculoviridae, which just causes the disease to the plant, insects which is coming to the plant. Next, do you know 2 and 3, that is duodenal gastric ulcers. You know that நமக்கு வயிறு புண்ணா இருக்கு அப்படி சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல டாக்டர்ஸ். duodenum means gastric, அதாவது ஸ்டொமக்கு அடுத்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிற ஸ்மால் இன்டெஸ்டைனோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்ட். த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்ட் ஆஃப் த ஸ்மால் இன்டெஸ்டைன் இஸ் கால்ட் டியோடினம். ஓகே, that duodenum as well as stomach is get ulcered by the bacteria called Helicobacter pylori. This bacteria is a gram-negative bacteria. What is a gram-negative bacteria? That is appears in the pink in color. That I explained you in the bacteria video. Okay, and Bt toxin is from the Bacillus thuringiensis find the application in the raising the insect resistant crops. Okay, Bt toxin is Bacillus thuringiensis is a bacteria, so that bacteria find the application in raising the insect resistant crops. Insect வந்து crops வந்து எதுவும் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணாமல் இருக்கிறதுக்கு இது பாக்டீரியா வந்து எப்படி வைரஸ் வந்து இன்செக்ட் வராமல் அவாய்ட் பண்ணுச்சோ அதேமாதிரி இந்த பாக்டீரியா அவாய்ட் பண்ணுது. நெக்ஸ்ட் ப்ரொகேரியா டேக்ஸ் எ ஜாய் ரைட் ஆன் த போலார் பேர். தட் இஸ் ஐ டோல்ட் யூ bacterium that is Apnocopsa monta. A cyanobacterium is grow on the fur of the polar bear. அதாவது ஃபர்னா அதோட அந்த தோல் இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த அதனோட மேலே இருக்கு இல்லையா, அந்த இறகு மாதிரி இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது மேலே அந்த ஃபர் மேலே வந்து சில பாக்டீரியாஸ் க்ரோ ஆகுது. ஸோ தட் கேன் ஏபிள் டு க்ரோ அண்ட் தட் போலார் பேர் பாடி அதை சொல்கிறாங்க. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் வாட் ஆர் த magnetosomes. Magnetosomes means intracellular chains of the 40 to 50 magnets, that is magnetite அப்படின்னா என்னென்னா it's a one ion compound. Okay, ஒரு ion compound தான் அது. So this ion particle is found in the bacterium is called Aquaspirillum magnetotacticum and it helps in the bacterium to locate in the nutrient rich sediments. Okay, nutrient rich ஆன sedimentsல இருக்கிறதுக்கு bacteria மேலே இந்த ion compound is very very important. Next, bacteria is causing the urinary biofilms leads to dental caries and urinary tract infections. Okay, biofilms அப்படின்றதும் biofilms தான் பாக்டீரியா போய் ஒரு இடத்துல தங்கிட்டு நிறைய குரூப்பாக 100 and thousandsல மல்டிப்ளை ஆகிறது தான் biofilms. dental caries means சொத்தப்பல் பூச்சிப்பல் வருது இல்லையா அது, ப்ளஸ் urinary tract infection வருது. இது எல்லாமே that is caused by bacteria only. Next, எக்ஸாம்பிள் என்ன இதுக்கு எல்லாத்துக்குமே சொல்லலாம்னா, இதுக்கு urinary tract infection caused by bacteria Escherichia coli and dental caries caused by the Streptococcus family, Streptococcus species. Then Ralstonia synthesize the polybeta hydroxybutyrate is a microbial plastic which is biodegradable. ஓகே, இந்த பாக்டீரியாவை நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணால் இது வந்து டீக்ரேட் ஆகக்கூடிய ஒரு பிளாஸ்டிக்கை சிந்தசைஸ் பண்ணுது. ஸோ விச் இஸ் டீக்ரேடபிள், யூஸ் பண்ணிவிட்டு ஈஸியாக நம்ம டிஸ்போஸ் பண்ண டீக்ரேட் ஆகிடும். ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட்டு Pseudomonas putida is a super big genetically engineered breakdown hydrocarbons அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. Pseudomonas அப்படிங்கிறதே ஒரு பாக்டீரியா தான். அந்த பாக்டீரியா வந்து நமக்கு urinary tract infection, wound infection, நிறைய இன்ஃபெக்ஷன் காஸ் பண்ணும் பாடியில். ஸோ அதுக்கு நம்ம ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் ஏதாவது மருந்து மெடிசன் கொடுத்தோம் அப்படின்னாலும் அது வந்து கில் ஆகாது, சாவாது. ஸோ பிகாஸ் இட் இஸ் ஜெனட்டிக்கலி இன்ஜினியர்டு, வெரி ஸ்ட்ராங்கான ஒரு இது. அதனால தான் Pseudomonas putida அண்ட் ஜெனட்டிக்கலி இன்ஜினியர்டுன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ப்ரோட்டீன் இஸ் a single cell protein derived from the Methylophilus and Methylotrophus. நான் I had explained you இந்த இதில் நான் உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணிட்டேன். இதை வந்து earlier வீடியோலேயே சைனோபாக்டீரியா ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ்லேயே நான் உங்களுக்கு இதை வந்து எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். நெக்ஸ்ட், Acrobacterium tumefaciens is caused by ground gall diseases in the plant, but it is inherited tumor inducing principle helps to carry the desired gene into the plant through the genetic engineering. Agrobacterium tumefaciensன்றது வந்து பிளான்ட்டில் கேன்சர் காஸ் பண்ணக்கூடிய ஒரு பாக்டீரியா தான். ப்ளஸ் இன்னொன்று என்ன அப்படின்னா கிரவுண்ட் கால் டிசீஸ், அந்த டிசீஸ் பேர் எது மேலே அப்படின்னா, இப்போ பிளான்ட் இருக்குது அப்படின்னா பிளான்ட்டோட ஸ்டெம்மில் லைட்டாக பல்ஜ் ஆகிட்டு இருக்குது. அந்த மாதிரி பல்ஜ் ஆனதுக்கு தான் என்ன சொல்கிறாங்க, கிரவுண்ட் கால் டிசீஸ்ன்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஏன் இந்த மாதிரி இது காஸ் பண்ணுது அப்படின்னா, இந்த பாக்டீரியாக்குள்ளே வந்து கேன்சர் காஸ் பண்ணுற ஜீன் இஸ் திஸ் பாக்டீரியா தட் கன்சிஸ்டிங் ஆஃப் ஜீன் விச் இஸ் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிள் டு காசிங் தி கேன்சர் ஆஃப் த பிளான்ட். Okay, Thermus aquaticus is a thermophilic gram-negative bacteria which is produced Thermus aquaticus. Taq polymerase na Thermus aquaticus. T from the Thermus and AQ is from the aquaticus is a key enzyme for the polymerase chain reaction. You will be read next year PCR reaction under the molecular techniques, and in that we will be using main enzyme that is Thermus aquaticus. Why it is called? Because it can able to survive in the 97-98 degree centigrade la ஒரு ஆர்கி பாக்டீரியா மாதிரி ஒரு ஹை வல்கனோ ஹாட் ஸ்ப்ரிங்கில் இருக்கிற பாக்டீரியம். அதனால் இட் இஸ் கால்டு தெர்மோ அக்வாட்டிகஸ். திஸ் இஸ் யூஸ்ட் இன் த மெனி இந்த மாலிகுலர் டெக்னிக்ஸ், ஜெனட்டிக் இன்ஜினியரிங்கில் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். மெத்தினோபாக்டீரியம் இஸ் எம்ப்ளாய்டு இன் த பயோகேஸ் ப்ரொடக்ஷன். ஹாலோபாக்டீரியம் இஸ் extremophilic bacterium grows in the high salinity exploited for the production of the beta carotene. So Methinobacterium, Halobacterium we have seen in the Archaebacterium itself. இதில் இந்த மெத்தினோபாக்டீரியம் இஸ் ரோல் இஸ் டு ப்ரொடக்ஷன் ஆஃப் பயோகேஸ் ப்ரொடக்ஷன் பண்ணுறதுக்கும் கேஸ் எடுக்கிறோம். நம்ம கவுடங்க்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ணி இந்த பாக்டீரியாலாம் இருக்குது, கவுடங்க் போட்டு இந்த பாக்டீரியாலாம் போட்டோன்னா கண்டிப்பாக நமக்கு பயோகேஸ் கிடைக்கும். ஓகே. அண்ட் ஆல்சோ ஹாலோபாக்டீரியம் தான் ஹை சலினிட்டியில் க்ரோ ஆகும், ரைட்? ஸோ அது வந்து பீட்டா கரோட்டின் ப்ரொடக்ஷனுக்கு நமக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது. ஓகே, தட்ஸ் அபவுட் யுவர் this living world part 7 video. Up to this lesson is over. Okay, if you have any doubt you can call me. Okay, thank you.